Hello, I'm going to show you how I made my own desktop and give you a couple of tips if you want to make your own. So the desk is primarily built from MDF. I have all the legs here. Here are two, which is 7 centimeters by 73 centimeters. I have some here that are 8 by 73, and here are two that are 10 by 73 centimeters. Then I have 4 7.5 by 7.5 by whatever this is. Yeah, 4.5 to use on the plate, which is here, and they are going to go up here around there, and then the legs will be supported by that one. And also this is the plate. It's a 120 by 80 centimeters that I cut down to 115 so it fits in my spot. And all these MDF plates are 19 millimeters. So before I started recording, I was doing all of my cutting on this one here, and now I'm going to use this grade 80 sandpaper to just take down the hard edges a little bit before I start working, so it's easier. Then I'm of course going to glue everything together with some wood glue and screw it down with these screws right here. And I also bought some polyfill MDF filler for all the screw holes I'm going to countersink, so it just looks nice. So now I will begin sanding. Great, so I have been cutting all these pieces for the corners, the support, and then I just measured 3.5 centimeters in on each corner, so that the legs is like 1 centimeter or so in on the table. Then I traced out the layout of one of these and did some crossing measurement things, and then I drilled 4 holes so there's room for screws going in different places. The corner up here in the back is the same thing, except this one has another slit cut off here, goes like this. And then what I want to do is that I want to drill a hole here in the top, so I can route speaker cables through to my speakers, and then the speakers will of course sit here and they will be covering up these bad holes. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to countersink these holes, and then I'm gonna run it over with some sandpaper just to get rid of the worst of these lines. I am done fitting these pieces onto with screws, and I have also done all the holes in the legs and screwed those in as well. Of course, remembering to glue everything together. Now all the legs has been fitted and everything has been filled out with the polyfill. It's drying right now. I had one of the MDF sheets up here were cracking. I had installed these supports, but then I remembered that I had these lying around, which were actually perfect for the job. So I installed those, and I also wanted to install those in these corners. But when I wanted to unscrew the screw here, the MDF sheet started to like crack in half. So I aborted that, screwed it back in, and put on a clamp to hold together. So this is the support on the back legs and that's okay, I guess, because you know it's in the back, so it's not really visible. This is the front, so that's what I care most about. So I found out a way to make a shelf. I found this piece of wood here that was just the right length, and I just nailed it on to the other piece of MDF here, and then I screwed the MDF in with the 2 screws on each side, making sure that there was a gap here for routing cables down into the tray, which is down here with my notes on it. That's actually the last like construction step of this table. Now it's just about sanding it all down. Maybe make a couple of finishes. I might want to punch out or make a little groove in here for monitor cables and cables from the keyboard and stuff. I might do that. I think I'll do that probably now. Sorry for the noise. It's the battery charger. I lost, or the first battery ran out of power on the drill. So yeah. So here we are. We are actually done doing all the construction work on the table. I have been filling out these top holes on the surface here, and I have been doing a cutout for the monitor cable. I have installed this. I've installed this shelf here with some backing on to keep all the cables in there. You can see it from down here. Some different wood, but it fits and it's all going to get painted. So yeah, around 75 centimeters tall, 115 centimeters wide, and 18 or 80 centimeters deep. Plates cost me around 220 Danish kroner, and all the rest of the wood was some spare I had laying around. And then of course there's also the cost of the wood glue, the screws, nails, and the polyfill. You might have some of that laying around if you want to do this yourself. Yeah, I'll return when the table is done. And here we are, the desk is done, it has been installed. It has been painted in a like light gray, very light gray. I'm currently awaiting a new monitor to arrive, a 21:9 ultra wide, so that's going to fit in nicely. The holes back here for the speaker things was a bit too small. I might drill them out later. I'll look at that. But I managed to fit some of the cables in here, and I think that overall it's a pretty clean look. I don't really like this wire. I hate wires, but also, you know, it's a pretty good keyboard. I might want to look into a wireless mechanical keyboard, if that's even a thing. I don't really know. But down here, computers in my Fractal Design Define R4 modem over there. Have this white cable running all the way to my TV screen. I don't watch, you know, Flow TV. I just stream stuff. So yeah. But yeah, painted white. Looks pretty good, I think. Can't wait to start using it. I hope you learned something in this video. Maybe you want to build your own desk now. But subscribe for even more different videos. You know, I just make a video when I want to, so yeah. Hope you like it. Bye.